What is going on, everybody? Back with some more NBA best bets. Got 4 picks for you guys. Hopefully we can get that sweep. Went 2-1 yesterday, which obviously isn't bad, but it's not good either. Almost had the sweep, man. We just needed our man Zion Williamson to get 2 more boards for us. He only had 1 at halftime as far as I'm aware. I know he only had 1 with a minute left and a half. I don't know if he got any more in that last minute or not because I ended up going to bed. But Zion ended up with 5. He didn't come back in the fourth quarter. It was a blowout win for the Pelicans. So, unfortunately, he couldn't get 7 boards for us, but 2-1 is not awful. Hopefully, we can do a little bit better today. Like I said, I have 4 picks for you guys. 2 of these will be NBA. 2 of them will be for college basketball. I'm telling you, I love these 2 college basketball plays I have for you guys. So, if you're interested in college, highly recommend you guys stick around to the end. But anyway, I am going to pick a winner from yesterday's video comments to win a free month of VIP. I do this in every single video. If we get 50 comments and 200 likes on this video, I'll pick a random comment to win a free month of VIP. If we get 400 likes, I'll pick 2 of you. I know we can get 400 likes, guys. We've had like 800 before. So go ahead and smash the like button. Drop a comment for a chance at free VIP. And make sure you guys are subscribed. I think like 80% of you guys are not. So make sure you guys hit that sub button. I do appreciate every single one of you. Let's go ahead and pick our winner from yesterday's video. Drum roll, please. Platinum cookies with a money bag. Man, I hope you got a bag of money last night. If you did, go ahead and send me a message on Discord. Even if you didn't, go ahead and send me a message on Discord. Get your free month of VIP, dude. I really do appreciate the love and support. And congrats on the free VIP. But anyways, guys, if you do want to get our VIP, you can head on over to our Patreon. For $25 a month, you get every single play we post, every play our mods post. Our mods have been smashing it just as much as we have lately, and I highly recommend you guys get in on the VIP. At the very least, join our free Discord server. And we are giving away free VIP if you sign up for any of our partnered apps. Massive deal for Thunderpick right now. If you guys sign up for Thunderpick using our link, you will get 2 months of VIP for free, and we're going to refund $10 on your first deposit. So I highly recommend you guys do that. Send me a message on Discord. You can sign up for UNDERDOG, Sleeper, Chalkboard, any of those apps to get you a free month of VIP as well. Last plug of the day. And I'll leave you guys alone, and we can go ahead and jump into these free picks. So 2 websites we use in the video. The first one is called DGF or DG Fantasy. This is an optimizer. It's a tool. It takes all of our plays from our apps like Prizepicks, compares them directly back to sportsbook lines. It gives us a percent odds to hit or a positive EV value, depending on which app you're using. But you can see lots of League of Legends stuff. So if you're an esports guy, tons of esports play on here. I don't really play much esports, so I don't have any like I don't really have an opinion on how good it is for esports, but I know it does really well for NBA, does really well for MLB, and MLB season is on now, so I highly recommend you guys get this. Get 25% off discount if you use our code down in the description. It is code ACES, and you'll also get a free month of VIP for as long as you keep this. So if you have this for 6 months, you got VIP for 6 months. So highly recommend you guys get DG Fantasy. Last one, OUTLIER. This is the one we use that shows all the charts, all the percentages, all this stuff like this. Shows the defense for the opposing teams, injury news, all this stuff. Really, really recommend you guys do this as well. If you want to get a 7-day free trial, use our link. But let's go ahead and jump into these free picks, guys. So unfortunately, there's not much on the board for NBA right now. I really wanted to see the Toronto what the Toronto lines were at, because Toronto is playing the Wizards. Even if they're missing their starting 5, the Wizards aren't very good, man. I don't think it's going to be a blowout. It could be, but I don't think it will be. And I think the game will stay kind of close. So I wanted to see that, but nothing on the board right now. So unfortunately, don't have any picks for that. But I mean, they have some of these. But anyway, let's go ahead and jump into our Goblin play. So Goblin play of the day, I'm locking in Sabonis. And I know Sabonis has done us dirty in the past on these Goblins. 14.5 points. That's really not much for Sabonis, man. He smashes this line the majority of the time. He has a couple of games where he's like super close and like kind of hooks it. Like you can go over here. His original line's 18.5. You go to 14.5. He's cashed it 8 of his last 10. He has chalked it 2 straight games. 1 versus Washington, 1 versus Toronto. Toronto game was a blowout. He only played 27 minutes, so obviously he wasn't going to cash that one unless he had a really good game. But he had 28 versus Washington, or 38 minutes versus Washington. My bad. Anyway, cashed it 8 of his last 10, 80% of his last 20. 77% on the season. So 80% of the time, this dude is cashing this number, man. Head to head, he had it his last game versus the Magic, 22 points his last game, and then the game before that he had 12, which was last season. So it doesn't really even matter. But anyways, looking at the Magic defense, give up 3rd in the league in points, which obviously isn't very many. Go to center position, they give up 4th. So they don't give up many positions to the or many stats to the position, but Sabonis can get 15. I think he's getting 15, and I'm going to be taking a chance on him. If you want to fade it, you are more than welcome. But that is going to be our goblin play of the day, just because there's not much on the board. I would like to see what this Toronto, what the Raptors stuff is looking like. Injury news, I mean. So they are still missing. Looks like they're starting 5. DJ Carton. So that means Gary Trent Jr. should play tonight. That's what I wanted to see, man. I wanted to see what Trent Jr.'s line was, because I feel like he could have a very good game tonight. So I'm going to pull this up real quick just to make sure he ain't on here now. Yeah, he's not on here, but I wanted to see what he was at. But anyway, Sabonis is pick number 1 of the day. Jumping into pick number 2. Jumping back over to the pick we've been playing a lot lately. I'm taking Devin Booker RA again. Now, I know he's chalked at the last game. And we didn't play him the last game. We had Durant. If we would have played him, he would have chalked too. Both of them had a pretty rough RA game, but they were on a back-to-back. So Booker, they brought him down from 11.5 back to 10.5, minus 125 odds. 54% chance to go over. He's only cashed this in 5 of his last 10, but he has cashed it in 4 of his last 6. Look at the numbers, man. 13, 17, 15, and 20. Dude has been getting a ton of RA recently since coming back, and I think he's going to have another good game tonight, man. So looking at head-to-head, last game that they played versus the Spurs, he had 22 rebounds and assists. It's the only game this season. That was back in November, so I could see him getting at least 11 4s tonight. Love the play. If you look at the Spurs, they give up 27th and 24th in RA, so they give up some of the most in the league. If you go to shooting guard position, it's even better, 26th and 30th. They give up the most assists in the league to the position, and then 26th, they give up almost the most rebounds. Point guards, 18th and 21. So they give up a ton of stats regardless. I think Booker's getting 11 4s tonight. I'm taking a chance on it. So Devin Booker, 10.5 rebounds and assists is our second pick of the day. And hopefully this is on Prizepicks right now. Yes, it is 10.5 RA. I had Underdog pulled up. I decided to close it out because the lines were exactly the same and they didn't have Sabonis, so it didn't really matter. So I just went ahead and closed it out. They should be on, or they were literally 30 seconds before I made the video. They were on Underdog as well, so you should be good on Underdog if you play on Underdog. But that's pick number 2. So pick number 3, jumping over to college basketball, NCAA. First pick is going to be for our man Armando Backett. We played him a lot this season, honestly. Taking them over the boards, man. So rebounds. We've got them at 9.5. They got a 47% to go over. I don't get this at all. 56% to go under. And I'm assuming Michigan State doesn't give up very many rebounds. But we'll pull it up real quick. It's plus money on FanDuel. So if you want to take this bet on FanDuel, that's where I'll take it. I love this play, man. I like it a lot. He's cashed it in 4 straight games. Cashed it in 7 of his last 10. Dude has been smashing this number. He had 15 boards in a blowout win in the first round versus Wagner. Back at averages 10.3 rebounds per game on the season. Should be a competitive game here. I think he's going to be too much down low for Michigan. So I like the play, man. Michigan State shouldn't be able to stop him. Looking at rebounds allowed, that is the reason this is so bad, is because Michigan State doesn't give up many rebounds, 67th in the nation. So like to play a lot for our man Armando Backett. If you don't want to take it, that's totally up to you. I really do. Last 20 games, he's cashed at 60%. I am struggling, man. 60% of his last 20. Goodness. But then on the season, he's cashed 57%. So last 10, 70. I like to play a lot, man. I think he's going to keep the streak going. I think today's going to be 5 in a row. And going to be locking in our man Armando Backett over 9.5 rebounds. Should be able to have perfect value here on Prizepicks. What? They took it down. 9.5 boards was on here. They do have his goblin play at 7.5 rebounds if you wanted to take that. 9.5 boards should be on here for sure because it's plus money to go over. I honestly could see it at 9 as well, but that's interesting. So it did get taken off the board. I don't know why. It is on Sleeper if you want to get on Sleeper too. I've already checked there. It was on Underdog as well. So I mean, it depends on where you want to play on. Honestly, it should come back on Prizepicks, I would assume. But Armando Backett 9.5 boards is what we're locking in. I like to play a lot. Fade at your own risk, tail at your own risk, whichever one. But that is pick number 3. And then for our 4th, final play of the day, Hunter Dickinson. We're no stranger to him either. We play him a lot this season too. So same thing, man. Taking him over boards. Got him over 9.5 rebounds as well. This one's actually They're leaning towards them to go over, so 57% odds, minus 130 on FanDuel, minus 135 on DraftKings. Good value here. Cashed at 5 of his last 10. The big thing is, look at his last 3 games, man. He had 2 of his last 3 games. He's had 20 rebounds. Dude has been smashing it. He had 20 rebounds his first game, or his first round against Samford. He's had 20 in his last 2 of his last 3. Averaged 11 rebounds on the season. Dickinson has a size advantage over Gonzaga as well. It should be a fast-paced game. Should have plenty of rebound opportunities. Locking in our second big man for college right here with our man Hunter Dickinson. Last 20 games, 50%, and then on the season, 56%. So looking at like the entire season, yeah, he's what's this line movement? Don't know what's going on with the line movement. Interesting. Anyways. I know he hasn't cashed it a lot this season, or a little over half, but I like to play, man, because Gonzaga doesn't give up many rebounds, 35th in the nation, so even less than Michigan State. But I think Hunter Dickinson's getting 10 for us. Got to lock him in, and that is going to be our 4th and final pick of the day. So hopefully this one is on Prizepicks. Please don't say it's not. Okay, they have him at 10. I like it at 10 as well, just adds push potential. I could still take it there. I wouldn't go any higher. But those are our 4 picks. Sabonis over 14.5 points is our goblin. Booker over 10.5 RA. We got Hunter Dickinson over 9.5 rebounds, and then we have Armando Backett over 9.5 rebounds as well. So I will show you the slip we locked in on sleeper. Backett and Dickinson both over 9.5, and you get almost a 3x value, 2.98x. $50 turns into $150 pretty much. So if you guys want to tell the slip, you can. If you don't have to. You can lock in Booker and Sabonis on another slip if you wanted to, or mix and match any way you want. Totally up to you guys. But anyways, drop a comment on the videos, guys. Leave a like, hit the sub button if you want your chance at a free month of VIP. Hope you guys have an amazing day, and I'll see y'all in the next video.